Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I will be showing you how to do my signature drag face. My SPF, which is standard pretty face, or in my case, standard pineapple face. If you don't know who I am, my name is Pineapple Honeydew. I am a trans woman, I am a drag queen, I am a content creator, I'm a mother, I'm a sister. I'm your best friend, I'm your Pookie, I'm your silly rabbit.
His what?
His silly rabbit.
His silly rabbit?
Yes.
Is that what he calls you?
No.
If you end up recreating this mug, definitely post it, definitely tag me in it if it's a video, if it's a picture, whatever. I would love to see it. Without further ado, we're gonna do a little time skip. We're gonna go backward to when I was literally Gollum from Lord of the Rings with no makeup on and like 3 strands of hair. And I'm gonna show you how I do my drag mug. Okay, I'll see you back here in a little bit. Have fun. Don't act a fool, okay? Just because mom is giving you over to dad doesn't mean you can act crazy, okay? Being on camera with literally no makeup on feels crazy. Ooh, first things first, we're gonna get this luscious, gorgeous hair out of our way. You know what? I'm really trusting you because you guys are about to see my skin up close, my hairline up close, all the fucking grays in my hair because I am almost 30. That's okay, we're friends. And also, if any of this is too egregious, just remember that you guys have been asking me for this for years. So you can't be mad that you got what you wanted. This is a very real makeup tutorial. This is gonna be using the products that I use and everything. I did not clean any of these. I didn't do anything. Again, you guys asked for this. The first step of my makeup is always primer. Well, not always. When I remember, it's primer. Oh my God, this is so gross.
Oh my God!
Today, we're not gonna be doing that because I'm honestly just putting on this makeup to take it right back off. The drag foundation that I use is not the 50% off. A bargain! The Maybelline Super Stay Activewear. The Maybelline Super Stay Activewear. The shade I use is 112 or whatever shade I buy. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I cannot see very well. You guys are probably gonna look at my Instagram and be like, bitch, we know you can't see. My friends make fun of me because I do all of my makeup like this. I'm gonna try my best not to block. This palette is so gross. You guys are getting the realness. And I hope you like that from me. I don't know, girl. Yeah, that looked good. It looks like I have foundation on. So people call me goth all the time. I am not goth. Love to the goth bitches. Shout out goth bitches. I highlight with pure white. This is the LA color. Girl, is it? This is the LA Girl Pro Conceal High Definition Corrector in the shade Flat White. Girl, isn't that a coffee? And boom. This is all gonna be blended out, so it doesn't need to be perfect. So I just kind of put it in the general area I want. And so I'm blending it kind of like down and also out this way. That's the concealer. It's just brightened. Now this is everyone's biggest question for me. People are always confused about like my eyeshadow and my eyebrows go over the blush. So they're like, do you just do blush first? And the answer is yes. There's a moment in my makeup where I only have on foundation, concealer, and blush. So I literally look like fucking Humpty Dumpty. Y'all are gonna die when you see how I put this on. It's the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Fresh Wear 24-Hour Blush, and the color is Legendary Berry. And I quite literally go like this. And you really just want it to be like right at like the temple. That's where it should be. I'm gonna take a side of the sponge that I use. So I'm just gonna tap around the edges. So if you can see, can you see? I don't know how to show you this, but I'm just gonna blend out here and I'm gonna blend out under here. Every drag queen uses this pretty much. This is the Coty Airspun powder. I'm just gonna set where I put that white concealer. I'm not gonna bring it all the way over because I don't wanna disrupt the blush. So it's really just gonna go like in the center of my face. This is something new that I've used in my routine. This is the e.l.f. Stay All Night Blue Lights Micro Setting Mist. This was recommended to me by Lydia B. Collins and Joey Young and Anemia Blunt in Pittsburgh.
Hello?
I want to shout this out. This is the Showghoul palette by Sin Cosmetics. Bella Sin is a burlesque performer. They have a makeup line, and I'm going to be using a couple of their products, and this is my routine. This is what I do. This is a beautiful palette. I use the mirror the most because it's like a huge mirror. Sin Cosmetics, I'll put a link in the description. Now that it's all kind of baked in and locked in, I'm going to do my eyebrows.
I have big ass eyebrows.
I could not survive if I did not have this brush. I don't know what it is. So this is very unsanitary, but I'm the only one using this. I use spit to get this very, very thin. I'm not gonna show it on camera, but that's what I do. You can tell which one I'm gonna go into. This is the shade Baddie. It's just a black eyeshadow. So I'm gonna start right like around here at like where my tear duct is. And I'm gonna do an arch somewhere up here, and then you'll see. Again, with the eyebrows, I don't fight them. So however they turn out is just how they're gonna turn out. And boom, those are the brows. Are they symmetrical? Maybe. Are they sisters? No. Are they twins? No. Are they cousins? I feel like they met in a parking garage one time, but that's okay. Okay, so that is the outline of the brow. So it kind of just starts a little bit above the bottom line, and it follows the same shape, and then it just gradually closes itself off at the end. And now I'm gonna do the other brow. So this is my eyebrows filled in. I have little gaps in the front, and I'm gonna make these like upward strokes in the front. There we go. Perfect. No, don't care. Moving on. Now that I have this going on and I have kind of the cut and the highlight under the outside of the brow, I'm going to take the sponge again and just kind of tap the edges and blend those out. Okay, we're coming together. I'm going to go back into the Showghoul palette, and I'm going to take the blue shadow right there called Cabaret. I kind of lift my head back like this so that I can see the bone right there, and just follow the shape of my natural eye. So this is the kind of shape that you want, kind of like a floating color. Next, we're gonna take the black and do the outer corner. I'm going back into that Baddie eyeshadow. So this is the same eyeshadow that I used for my eyebrows. So that is what it looks like before we blend it out. Next, I take a big fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna blend this out a little bit here. And I'm using this to like wing the black a little bit. Now I'm going to take the same e.l.f. concealer that I used before to cut under the brow, and I'm just gonna plop it like this right on the lid and just cut the lid. And I'm aiming for the top point of where that black is. Okay, so this is the kind of shape that you want. So something like pulled out like this. Next, I'm gonna go into that same blue that we used, just with like a big fluffy brush. And I'm gonna kind of tap that right where the concealer and the black are kind of meeting. So you got like a stripe of blue. Any color that you put up here, that's what I'm gonna put right here. So there's that, blink, blink, blink. Another Sin Cosmetics product is this silver highlighter. Yeah, right. Bella, I'm gonna be placing an order soon, Bella. Open your shop. I'm gonna take a flat brush, really just pack it on. I used to not do glitter because I thought I was like too alternative to do glitter, but glitter is for everybody. That's that. And then I'm gonna take the glitter just on my finger, ding, 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 just right on the tip of my nose. I highlight my Cupid's bow, which I overdraw my lips a little bit. So I'm gonna highlight my Cupid's bow basically the entire finger length up, right on the high point of the cheek. Now I'm gonna take that big fluffy brush and that blue eyeshadow and go under my eye. So we have that. Now I'm going to take that black eyeshadow again with like a really small kind of shader brush over that blue, but closer to the lash line than we put the blue. So it just gives that kind of dimension. Next, I'm gonna do eyeliner. This is just the e.l.f. fucking little liquid eyeliner. My eyeliner is not anything special. It's just liner on my top lid and like a little points on the inner corner. This eyeliner is less like an eyeliner and more of just like, it's just gonna blend the lashes. So Okay, I'm gonna do one of those like doll eye kind of things. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know what it is, but it's like, I'm gonna like follow the same angle of the eyeliner I just did and kind of draw like a line down, if that makes sense. You might just have to see it. So that versus that. Ooh, big difference. Signature makeup. Next up is some mascara. I use the L'Oreal Voluminous Original Mascara. This is the pineapple lipstick. I've used other ones. I don't like any of them as much as this one. This is the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in the color Visionary. I used to overdraw my bottom lip too, but now I have the piercing, and if I did that, it would look like the piercing was just floating in nothing. So my bottom lip is just gonna be my bottom lip. Now for my top lip, I go a little bit above the Cupid's bow, and I'm gonna round my lip out, kind of like Princess Peach, how her lips are kind of just like a circle. I take it right in the center and I go like this. And that's how big my lips are gonna be. Boom. So now I'm gonna go back into my e.l.f. eyeliner and I'm gonna do my beauty marks. Every place that I have a beauty mark, I have taken from the face of somebody who I've seen them have a beauty mark in that spot, and I've been like, oh my gosh, this is so pretty. And I've just put them all over. So the first one I always start with is right above my right eyebrow. And then the next one I do is under my left eye. Then I'm gonna do on the right side of my nose, and then above my lip on the right side. So right there. And then under my lip on the left side. And then I do one like kind of like the jaw area here. And I do one on the same, but like a little bit more floating, like more like on the cheek. And that's it. My bestie Omega actually got me one of these like eyeliner pens that has the stamp. Oops, that's the wrong side. The stamp, because I used to do my stars just freehand. It doesn't do it fully, but it gives me the outline, and then I just go in with the eyeliner and I clean it up. The stars that I do are gonna go right here, like right above the nostril. Boop, little star. Now I used to wear these little Kiss little baby girl lashes, and Anemia Blunt from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Shout out Anemia. Any idea that she gives me, I take it, because she is so talented and so fierce. Please go follow her. Please go check her out. She said, you need to start wearing lashes, because she didn't think I wore any. And then when she saw what I wore, she said, oh, okay, so you do wear lashes. So you need to wear bigger lashes. And I said, on it. So she took me to the hair store in Pittsburgh and we got these lashes. Boom. Now you could stop here, and sometimes I do, but I am gonna be a little bit extra just because this is just a makeup video. And I like to do these lashes right below the pupil. This is the completed face. Ooh, get into it. Ooh. Ooh. I hope this tutorial was easy enough to follow. Nothing in here was over, I don't know, maybe like $15. I think the eyeshadow palette is. I promise you can do a full drag mug with drugstore makeup. And if you don't believe you can, I just did. But thank you for watching this video again. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. Mwah. I love you. Mwah.